Hello everyone, Preston here with another video on my channel, Purah. Welcome back, and today we are working on a Tears of the Kingdom fan art of Purah. Purah. I've heard so many different descriptions of this character and how you pronounce her name, but it has been a bit since I've done any form of a time-lapse video for my artwork and showing you guys my process. And since now there are about 1,000 of you guys enjoying my artwork, it's been awesome to see that progress in the growth. But I have had to skip a couple of parts that I usually have in here, like the line art and so on, because I'm not quite used to the non-Twitch making art side of things, and that has come to make things a little difficult to record every little bit. But I have had a couple of pieces in it, but I would just missed a whole section with this, but that's okay. I was able to show the process and everything anyways on everything else, and kind of fine-tuning the line art, which I think I'm going to make a video about that here soon, about what I do when I think about the different ways to make line art, so keep an eye out for that in the future. Now, when I came to figuring out the colors, it was quite easy, obviously just checking what the character had, reds, kind of tans and all that, and just working out through the different pieces and figuring out what colors to use and where is more of what I was figuring out. But with that, I was quite enjoying everything that was going on. There were some bits of the outfit that I couldn't quite get from all the references I pulled up, the game and so on, but in turn it was very fun to work on. Now, my thoughts on Tears of the Kingdom is it's a beautifully stylized game. I think it runs great on the Switch. I know there's a lot of people out there that think, oh no, the Switch is an old console. Yes, it's an old console, but it can still run some amazing games, and I think that's something that a lot of people don't take very far with their games because they think everything has to be new gen. But I enjoyed actually watching the game more because it's interesting to watch the creativity that people use in the game with the new mechanics that it has with creating and being able to process all that. And I think that can implement into other things similar to how I'm working on this piece. And you'll actually see that with me rendering this piece out, is I started out with a base, coloring and shading, trying to make sure that the colors work, but turned out it didn't really fit well, and you'll see me develop from one shade as I'm rendering this out to another, just because I felt like it needed to pop a little bit more with color and less with just the basic shading that most people usually use. Now, that's specifically talking about cell shading, which I feel, now that I'm grown a little bit out of college and had a little bit more experience, I think shell shading is something I personally need to work on when it comes to my line art design, because I can do pretty good with line art and character design when it comes to line art. I just have an innate ability when I'm coloring that I enjoy it when it's rendered out, and I feel like I need to push back a little bit and try to push my more simplistic stuff. That was what I wanted to challenge myself to do with this piece. But since it's been so long since I've done any form of illustration, I kind of went into my own habits and jumped right back into rendering something out, which is one of the reasons why this piece took forever for me to render out, especially since new day job, new life, there's been so much that's been going on. And I think that that's been something that I've been wanting to work out, is figuring out what my life is now. And that's just being a part of a creative and being what we are. We tend to figure out what life is so we can create more and be more of an illustrator and artist. So I tend to focus on that and try to figure out ways to improve my skills so I can make the same amount of product, or at least the same level of stuff, in less amount of time. And that's been what I've been trying to focus on. But it's been quite a bit of time since I've done a full-fledged illustration in my Photoshop programs, or even anywhere. Honestly, I've been doing a lot of sketches, as you guys can tell through my YouTube shorts. But I've been trying to keep up with art. I've been wanting to keep it up and keep going at it. But I enjoyed this process. This was really cool. It actually challenged me because she has a lot of small golden details. And I feel that rendering gold in metals has always been a struggle for me. And I think that's been a struggle for any other artists. And I think that a lot of us can actually work on improving that by trying out characters that have these golden items that are on them, to maybe improve our skills perhaps. Now, I feel that this piece really has helped me push myself with colors. You'll still see me work on these like muddier colors with her outfit and her jacket, and trying to figure out where the lighting's hitting, how hard the lighting's hitting, the darkest darks, the lightest lights, you know, the normal stuff when it comes to rendering out a specific figure or character or any piece of artwork in general. But I feel like this one kind of jumped really fast once I figured out, hey, maybe I should go colorful and try using warmer shadows or cooler shadows. And that's when this piece kind of popped really well, is once I started adding those different colors into. But yeah, this piece was really fun to work on, and I enjoy the character design of Purah. She's super just kind of creative of a design. Her silhouette's kind of crazy and disheveled, but also elegant all at the same time. And I think that's something that kind of portrays the characters that I do like to illustrate, is those very elegant but disheveled characters out there. I don't know, that's the way I'm describing it. It might be a better out there somewhere. But I do plan to make other illustrations here soon and try to maybe show you guys the process of me working on my portfolio for more game dev art, as well as maybe animation art, because your boy wants to get into that field and work that out. So if you guys enjoyed this video and enjoyed all this, I hope you guys do. So continue watching it, and I will speak to you guys at the end. Okay. Alright, thank you so much for watching, everyone, and I hope you guys enjoyed this. I certainly did working on this piece. Here is a video just for you to check out, and I hope you guys subscribe, like, comment what you guys think, or what I should work on next in the future. And I'll see you guys all again next time. Bye!